And you think about this, and now these thoughts are normal for you. But then you try to zoom out a little bit, and you realize it's not normal. It's something which is contrary to normal. But I think, on the other hand, I think this is the reality. For example, 3 years ago, I went to the European tour. It was um, the charity tour. 100% of the money we got from the tour went to buy a drone for the armed forces. And to be frank, I didn't feel comfortable in Europe, I don't know, in Germany and in other countries, because for me, it was like, if you move to Europe, then you try to fool yourself, to convince yourself that uh, there's no terrible things happening, that there is no danger, that danger is only somewhere there. But actually, what I think, that here you face the reality which is unfortunately may spread across the whole Europe. First, it may start with Baltic countries, then it may start with Poland, and something is coming. That's what I feel here, because we have the same situation before 2022, but it was much smaller. It was just two regions of Ukraine, and Crimea was occupied. Nothing was happening in Crimea, and there was some kind of conflict in Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast, and most of people didn't even think about it. For example, I had a lot of Russian friends when I lived in China, and we didn't even discuss this, because we were like, oh, it's some politics, it's some people there, they are trying to solve something. It doesn't have anything to do with us. And people even lived in Kharkiv, and in Kharkiv, which is, I don't know, maybe 200 kilometers away from the military zone, people still live their happy life, and they used to listen to Russian music, used to watch Russian TV shows, used to watch shows by Russian comedians who first came to Kharkiv because it was logistically convenient for them. And we thought that it's somewhere there. But then 2022 happened, February 2022, and we realized that it's not something that should be ignored, and Putin is not somebody who we should deal with, because we chose, most of Ukrainian population chose a president who wanted to deal with Putin, which which did not work. And now our president has absolutely different position. He's like, only war can help. And before that, we had president who also wanted to finish war quickly, to deal with Putin. And by the end of his term, he also said that only war can help. but nobody didn't want to listen, because you don't want to listen to something which is uncomfortable for you, but which is truth. So that's what I think, that now it's you get much more sober. Yeah, you get much more depressed, you get much more nervous, angry, irritated in Ukraine, but you get much more sober, because you face something which is really threatening you. But if I lived in Spain, I wouldn't even care about what's happening in Ukraine now, because it's so far away from me, so far away. But then tomorrow, it's just on your border, and the day after tomorrow, it's in your place. That's what I experienced myself.